What's up, YouTube? I'm Derrick T, and we are back with another video. I thank you all for subscribing to the channel, and hey, if you haven't done so yet, go on and hit that subscribe button, click the bell for notifications if you'd like to know when I post new material. And hey, let's go on and hop into today's topic, which we are going to talk a little bit about one of my goals for the moto vlog, and that was to go camping off of the bike. I actually want to start getting into that. If you remember, in one of my earlier videos, I talked about going moto camping. It was the ride to Raccoon Creek State Park. If you want to go back and check that out, I'll put a link to that video in the description box as well. That wasn't just me kicking around ideas. I've actually been assembling my plans and my gear that I need in order to pull this off without a hitch, and to also be as comfortable as I possibly can. I'm not a roughing it outdoors kind of guy, and so this is all brand new to me. So some things I'm going to learn along the way, and some of it will be for better or for worse. I'm going to unbox a few products. These things I bought on Amazon, and I'll drop links to those, my personal affiliate links to these products, in the description box as well. If you choose to buy any of these products, you know, it'll be a way of you supporting the channel, which I greatly appreciate. And if you don't want to, no pressure, you can go to Amazon and find these products for yourself as well. All right, so let's just hop into what I got going on here. By the way, what I'm going to show you is in no particular order of importance or priority. It's just what I have at arm's reach for right now. First up, I don't think I can go wrong taking a Bluetooth speaker with me. All right, this is Altec Lansing, and Altec makes quite a few different versions of this. They come in a lot of different shapes and sizes. There's one or two that are smaller than this and a handful that are bigger than this one too. This one obviously won't take up a whole lot of space. It's pretty rugged and very solidly built, and actually sounds really, really good too. So Altec Lansing, the Bluetooth speakers coming with me. Got to have some form of entertainment while we're out there, right? All right, here we go. Next, I'm going to show you this. I actually already unboxed it. This is a 2-in-1. First up, it's an LED light. All right, for inside of the camp, inside of the tent rather, you just hang that up and you've got light inside of your tent. The other thing that it's got is a fan. All right, now that's on high. You know, it's not, nobody's going to mistake it for air conditioning anytime soon, but I think it will help with ventilation in the tent if you have your window kind of zipped down, you know, and get some fresh air circulating in the tent. So I think that's pretty good. Now, one thing I did notice was that the LED light is a little bit less bright when the fan is on. When I turn it off, you see it got brighter. So it's just pulling on two size D batteries there. And so I'm sure one is kind of overpowering the other, but nonetheless, I think it's a pretty cool little thing. And for less than 20 bucks, who could, you know, can't really go wrong with having a little bit of light and a little bit of circulation inside of your tent. All right, next up, I've actually taken this out of the box already, and it comes in a neat little carrying bag, but nonetheless, this is just a water jug. All right, it's made by a company called Colapz, C-O-L-A-P-Z, and there's a link to that in the description box. It has a spigot on there that I'm just going to take and set to the side for a second. And the way that it works is you just take that mechanism off there. I grab it by the bottom and just twist it in place. And before I know it, I've got 8 liters of water that I can pour into here. I can also remove this cap, replace it with the spigot, and now I have water on tap while I'm at my campsite. So we're gonna collapse this thing back and, oh, sorry, there we go. And we're gonna take our locking mechanism, which is a glorified rubber band, and put that in place. And I like it. It caught my attention because it just doesn't take up a whole lot of space. slide it back in there, and you're done. You know, you can stick that almost anywhere. All right. That's one of the things that when you're going moto camping, you got to be cognizant of how much space you have. There's not a whole lot to work with when you're just on a motorcycle, but then again, I'm on a Goldwing. There's plenty of space. All right. So let's move it right along. By the way, this is a grill setup. Comes in this neat little bag. Now look at how small that is. Can't go wrong with having a grill setup. I don't like propane stoves and everything else. I saw a bunch of stuff. I don't think I want to do it that way. I think I'd rather just light a fire and slap a piece of meat on top of the fire. All right, that being said, here's our stand. I'm trying to keep it from scratching the table. Comes with a couple of pieces here. This is actually the inside of the grill, and it just folds out and drops in like so. Hopefully the camera is catching this whole angle. I really, really hope so. Let's go check that out real quick. Okay, so the camera is seeing everything. That's great. All right, so I'm just gonna drop that down at the bottom. Here's where all of your charcoal kind of lays in there. Alrighty, and then last but not least is the actual grill rack itself. Am I putting this on right? Yes. No. Sorry about that. Here we are. Alrighty, and there you have it. Personal cooking right on top of the table. All right, so this is my grill setup. This is what I'll be taking with me on my camping trip. We'll drop a little bit of charcoal in, and I'm thinking steak on one side and chicken on the other. I'll let you know how that goes. All right, so what I'm gonna do, as a matter of fact, yeah, let's go on and disassemble it so you can all right, folds up nice and easy. Those just come out. That collapses that way. This collapses this way. And it all goes back in the handy dandy carrying case. And once again, you're on a motorcycle, so space is at a premium, but you are on a Goldwing at the same time. Therefore, you have something that's nice and convenient, and that just doesn't take up a whole lot of space at all. So I have my water, I have my fan, I have my cooking set. Let me make sure that gets back where it goes. All right. The last thing I'm going to show you in this clip is my portable power station. Now, before you go saying anything, just when I got done talking about space, take a look at this behemoth of a machine. All right. Now, I admit it's probably not the smallest, most convenient thing. However, I found this laying around at the house, and so instead of going out and trying to spend a couple of $100s on a smaller, probably more modernized version, I'm going to go on and use this one this time. Here's my idea for how to carry it. The subwoofer in the trunk of my Goldwing GL1500 is actually not mounted down in the trunk. It actually is, it's heavy enough to lay there in the trunk without sliding around, without getting all messed up and everything else. And so I can unwire that. It's about the same size as this. So we're gonna swap devices out because I don't think I need to be bumping a whole lot of really loud music going to a campground. I think I can do without that for a day. So, but nonetheless, this device is called the Beast. All right, and actually It's probably more to use in a car than it is on a bike, but just a couple things to point out. It has a positive jumper cable on one side, a negative jumper cable on the other, an air compressor, a couple of flashlights. I need to put batteries in these, but a couple of flashlights. There's actually two of them. There's one on that side too. But the bigger thing to show you is going to be this front end. All right. So right now, you can see it's fully charged. It has two 110 volt AC plugs to be able to plug things in, and also the 12 volt cigarette lighter, so I can plug any device like that in, and also has a USB. So I think that if I just lay this in the corner of the tent or something like that, I'll at least be able to charge my devices. I do have some handheld battery chargers too that are probably no bigger than a cell phone itself, and I also have a charger connected to the bike as well. So I have a way to charge my devices, but you all know that GoPros, particularly the you motovloggers who use GoPros of any kind, you know that they are notoriously bad with batteries. And so to be able to plug up my charging station and be able to recharge my GoPro batteries, that's going to be a really big thing. This is not the most convenient thing. It's heavy and it's sizable, but it's doable. All right. And I don't have to pay a whole bunch of money for one that I want. Eventually I will, but for now, this will do for the first time around. All right. This is actually a 15-in-1 device. Now, I don't know what all 15 things it can do, but it's coming with me on the trip. All right. So the other thing that I want to show you, and I didn't buy, I'll actually put a link to the one that I bought. I bought an inflatable pillow, and then I found this at home. And so it's inflatable. There's actually two of them because they came with a queen size air mattress that I also found here at the house. So I'm glad I didn't spend a whole bunch of money on an air mattress, because I found one that is easily foldable, and I'm going to carry that along with all my sleeping system inside of my Kuryakin Momentum, the 5284. I'm going to use that to carry the majority of this gear, and then I'll put a small change of clothes and some personal items in a smaller bag. So that's my sleep system. And the last but not least is the tent. And my tent is coming today. So as a matter of fact, I believe there's a box on my front porch. So I'm gonna go get that right now, and I'll meet you out in the backyard. Okay, I'm back. And this is the tent that I got that it showed up earlier today. I already took it out of the box. This is the bag that it came in, and actually I'm pretty surprised at how lightweight it is. But let me show you how simple the setup is going to be. I'm just going to go ahead and open this up, unfold each one of these legs as I walk around. All right. Third step, just going to open it up. Yep. All right. And we're going to pop it into place. I believe my front door is over here. But that's just it. It's already set in place. All right, you all. So what we did was we went on and put the queen size air mattress all the way in the tent. I'm going to ask one of my camera assistants, thank you so very much, to take a look inside there. I even hung my LED light in there as well. So we're going to have a little bit of light going on inside. And again, there's still a little bit of space here. The biggest thing is that it'll be comfortable. I might downsize to like a twin size air mattress to go in there. I have to get a proper kind of pump to take with me to pump this up. I had to pump the mattress up on the inside of the house because the portable one that I had wasn't working correctly, and so I'm going to have to get a new pump. But nonetheless, I think this will be a good setup. There are stakes that come with it that you can secure to the ground. I didn't put those down for right now, but I just wanted to see you all. I wanted you all to see just how easy it was setting up. When we went to the National Biker Roundup in Perry, my brother and I, it took us forever, what seemed like forever, to set up the tent that we used at the campground. And so this one is a really, really, really easy setup and an even easier breakdown. So what I want to do now is show you all how to take the tent down. It's a very, very simple process. Just simply, I'm going to grab these. Oops. I'm going to grab the tube, lift it up that way, and it's going to collapse that way. And then everything else is just the steps in reverse order. I'm going to fold that leg down and fold that in. And actually, you can go ahead and pick them up as well. This just doesn't take very long at all, and it's the reason why I went on for this design. I've seen a couple tents of this design where literally it is like 2 or 3 steps and you're golden. So that's pretty much it. You're just going to wrap the whole thing up, take all of the air out of it, and get it stuffed back into its carrying case. I would say this whole thing weighs probably about 6 or 7 pounds, if that. All right, so hey, if you like this type of tent design, I'll put a link in the description box below to my Amazon affiliate page, and you can pick that up, get a discount, and be able to support the page. All right, I'm Derrick T for now, and I'll be back with you on the next video.